Hey guys, it's Momma Marcy here. It's Thursday, August the 20th. This is week 4 of August shares. It's the last week of the August shares. Next week is the first week of September shares. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so beautiful shares this week. I will go through things quickly. And then I have, I guess, a few other things. Okay, so we have this week beautiful onions. These things are just doing really well. They're gorgeous, super tasty, nice for eating raw or cooking. You have lots of tomatoes again this week. We did another 300-pound tomato harvest this week, so tomatoes have been coming in and doing really well. You also have a bag of cherry tomatoes. This is the equivalent of about 2 pints of cherry tomatoes. So those things are still going crazy. You have a pound of mixed beans. There's green, yellow, purple, and dragon tongue. The dragon's tongue are the stripy ones, if you see them in here. These can be eaten raw. They can be cooked. You can throw the bag in the freezer. You can do a whole lot of things with them. Kohlrabi, again this week. You have cucumbers still. And then summer squash. This particular box has a yellow crook neck and what's called a patty pan, which is a small, flat, like saucer-shaped summer squash. They're all in the same family, so they all have similar flavors to the zucchini. And then you have fresh basil again this week to pair so nicely with your tomatoes. So those are our gorgeous shares. You'll notice no greens this week. That is because we are into late August. It's just not a time for fresh greens around here, especially, but we'll have some coming in soon. So we'll have fresh greens coming in your shares coming up. It's just when the weather's this hot and dry, they don't do well. So we do not have those this week, but you have a lot of other beautiful, amazing things. A continued thank you to everybody who has been sending us plastic bags for market. If you have plastic grocery bags, we can use them, so send them our way. We also want to make sure we get those pint containers back and the share boxes back. Any empty jars you have, we're good on the lids now, but if you send the bands back with the jars, we can't reuse the lids when you send the used lids, so those you can recycle, but the bands and the jars we can reuse. And I think that really covers everything for this week. You know, things are going strong. The weather is cooling off nicely. We're, like I said, we're close to the end of August, and so this is the peak time for tomatoes and beans. You see some other things start to taper off. We're starting to monitor what winter squash we have growing and doing some seeding for some later fall things, like the greens, root crops, things like that. So, you know, we're really starting to get into, here we are in kind of the last month of summer. It's the home stretch for summertime anyway, but obviously, you know, we keep going all year. So I really hope you're enjoying everything and take advantage of the beautiful days that we have left before it gets cold and we all have to hole up in the house. We're certainly enjoying the weather as much as we can here. So I hope you guys are all staying well, staying healthy, taking care of yourselves, and we will see you next week. Thanks.